Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm reading Good Night World with Debbie Gliori. Good night, planet. Good night, world. Peaceful clouds, each peaceful clouds around Earth curled. So, the planet, the world, it is a good night, and the Earth is in the peaceful clouds, curled in the peaceful clouds, and it is sleeping. We see a moon, we see a sun, and the clouds are hugging the earth, and it's a good night time. Okay. Good night ice and good night snow. Good night lights above aglow. So it's good night for the snow, ice, and light above the glow. And we see various penguins here, and they're looking above the sky, and it's time for them to sleep. We see Otter and the baby, little baby penguin with little snowman. So it's good night. Good night, oceans, deep and wide, rocking ships upon the tide. So we see the ship, and it's a good night for the ocean as well. Okay. Good night, trucks and cars and planes. Good night, rockets. Good night, trains. So it's good night for trucks, cars, planes, and rockets. Good night, birds. Good night, bees. Good night, fishes in the sea. So we see bees, it's good night, they're about to go to sleep. We see a bird singing a lullaby to the baby, to its baby, and we see bees. And the mama bee is telling a story, good night story to the baby bees, and they are also sleeping. And we see the mama fish is also reading the book, the good night stories, to the little fishies. And so it's good night for the fishes. So in the next page, good night flowers, good night grasses, curled up tight while darkness passes. So it's good night, it's dark, and they're about to go to sleep until the darkness passes. Good night, lions, tigers too, and all the animals in the zoo. So we see a lion, we see a tiger, zebra, a bear, monkey, a penguin, a bat, and everybody is about to go to sleep. And we see all the mama and the baby animals in the zoo are just sleeping tight and cuddling together. That's so amazing. Good night, shadows in the park. Good night, dog that doesn't bark. So it's good night in the park as well as getting dark. And the dog here, we see an owl. Everybody's reading a bedtime story, and it's time to go to bed. Okay, it says, good night, teddies, good night, books, good night, sparrows, starlings, rooks. So we see the teddies, books, sparrows, rooks. It's good night for everybody. And we see a dad and the baby. They're reading a bedtime story. Now we see good night sounds of distant cars, and in the sky 1,000,000 stars. So we see a baby and the daddy looking outside the window, and we see there's millions of stars around, and it's good night time. and they're seeing the stars as it's dark and it's bright outside with the stars. So now, good night, moon. Good night, sun. Good night. Good night to everyone. So now everybody is about to sleep here. The baby is wanting to be held so that he can put to sleep. Daddy is reading the bedtime story, and we see all the other animals here cuddling. The dog here cuddling is good night. So all is well in my small world. Around my mother's heart I am curled. Oh, there's a little tiny baby, and he's curled up with in his mama's arms around, like he's so adorable. And this is the daddy. He's also asleep after, as he has read the bedtime story, and we see a dog, and all of them are asleep finally, and they're gonna wait until the morning. So until then, sweet dreams. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.